Hey guys, well, going back to my channel, and if you've seen the poll, I put which what if is better, which what if I should do, what if not to have the solo leveling system, or what if not to link the SAO. So the solo leveling one is the winner, and I'm gonna be doing that maybe Saturday or when I have time, but I think that in like a few days or weeks, school is gonna be shut down for a while. So I'm gonna have tons of time to post then. So with that out of the way, on to the intro.
Push down the gas cause I'm flaming it up. All these pussies are actors and faking too much. Got it the cold, I'ma smoke you like Dutch. Josh ain't about to collapse in his lungs. Pussy you dead, caught by the feds. Dropping that baby right.
Okay guys, so I'm doing what if I was in my academia part 1, if you read the title on the thumbnail. And basically I'm just gonna give myself an overpowered quirk because I'm My Hero Academia what if without a powerful character. So my quirk is gonna be hack. My quirk is gonna be called hack, and with this quirk, I could hack into people, reconstruct objects and human beings, and the way I reconstruct the brain of a human being is with my code. My code appears in one of my eyes, but if I use the code on two of my eyes, I could command somebody into doing something for me, for doing anything for me, many times as I like. But like with the both eyes, I could make it human nature for them. So say if I want them to live or become stronger than anybody else, they're gonna push themselves to the limit, no matter what, even if they're lazy or something like that, and they can't break the code. And with one of my code eyes, my power is limited, so I can't. So basically, somebody with a really strong mind could probably break it if they really if they really have to, but mostly the people who manage to break it only come close to breaking it for like a couple minutes before the code overtakes their brain. So with that being said, let's go on to my backstory. So basically, my name would be Saiken. So basically, I'm gonna be forced to do things by my mom and dad, and they would tell me, wash the dishes, go fish, and cook dinner and stuff like that. And when I injure myself, they wouldn't really care. They would just wash it off. They wouldn't even bother. So basically, they would push me around and stuff like that, and I wouldn't be able to take it anymore. So I basically when they basically was grabbing me by the collar after I failed to do cooking for the 4th time, I couldn't take it anymore. As I said, no, I won't get pushed around anymore. I'm gonna do things by myself. I'm gonna decide what I do with my life. As I basically subconsciously used my quirk for the first time, and I grabbed my dad by the chest as I reconstruct his chest, and I made his chest inside out as it showed his rib cage and his heart beating fast and fast. It was almost like he was getting a heart attack, as blood was was dripping on the ground, as a whole gallon of blood was pouring out of his chest. As he soon passed out, and as he was soon about to die, he said, "You're a demon. You're a monster," as he says weakly as he dies. The the mother was about to slap me, as basically I was so shocked. I was so mad as well. I couldn't take it anymore. So basically, I used my quick. Yeah, I used my quick again, and basically, reconstructed. I reconstructed her head into yeah, I reconstructed her head into water, because a little bit of blood is made out of water. So I made the blood in her head water, which made her pass out. And I finish her off by using my quick again to reconstruct her body, to be to like die to die from any to die from anything, and to be fragile, to die from anything at all. So I basically left them there dead, and I smirked a devilish grin and said, "Is that really over?" Wow. I never knew it was so fun killing people. It looks like I have to do it more often, I said, as the blood that was on my hands, hence my father, I wiped on my face and walked out. And walked out with only my coat and jacket and the clothes that I had on. And then I decided to destroy the evidence. So, with the little knowledge I had about my quick that had just been awakened, I basically reconstructed the area or the ground around the house into water, because of the dirt under the ground, and the water was so deep enough that it just that the house just sank, and all the evidence was gone, because all the evidence was gone, as the house soon fell apart in the water. I left and began training with my quick, experimenting on countless people. Over thousands of people died because of my quick. I discovered that I have another ability of my quick is called code. And basically, with code, I could command people to do whatever I want, as many times as I like, with a code in one eye, but in a code with a code in two eyes, I could basically make the command human nature for them. It depends on the command, and I have a couple more abilities with my quick I didn't mention in the beginning of the video was saying. So basically, after another slaughter, or should I say experimenting, I walk away after reconstructing my clothes to be a fur coat, so then the blood would be hidden. And I walk and I see a man, and the man basically said, "Hey, do you want to join our organization? I just saw the massacre. You have a pretty strong quick. It's kind of like a quick that one of my friends has." And basically, I'm looking at this man and said, why would I want to join your organization if I'm more stronger than you? Just get out of my way. I shove him. However, the man looked at me. Yeah, the man looked at me, and basically, the man looked at me and said, "Well, it looks like I don't have much of a choice. I'm just gonna force you here." or should I say, force you to go there. And I smirk and say, you could try. As I basically lift my hand up and I put it down on the ground, reconstructing the ground to be spikes. The man basically dodged it, and I thought, he must have trained a lot. But then again, it could just be his quirk. As I basically knew what he was about to do as he was running on the walls. I reconstructed the ground into to a staircase, and or should I say a ladder. And I climbed up the ladder, and the ladder led all the way to the top of the building that he was running on. And basically the building had some sort of tank full of water. I touched the tank full of water, and I reconstructed that water into some sort of weapon. And the weapon I used was a water axe. And the water axe is able to shoot people with water, but I reconstructed the water into being deadly and being like that irritates skin. Basically acid. And basically I was attacking the man with all I've got. And I probably was a little holding back on this guy, but I thought he couldn't handle my real power. So I was attacking, and he was keep dodging and dodging, and basically I thought he's not even able to touch me. So how is he even moving that fast? As I thought that, and I was thinking this, he caught me off guard, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, game over. As I fall on the ground, and I couldn't move at all. What happened to me? Well, you see, my quirk is to disable anybody I touch. So once I'm able to touch them, I could disable them whenever I want to. I can't move. This guy's quirk is too strong. As he basically hits my neck as I fall into a deep sleep. I wake up in a hideout and I said, what's going on? As I was about to move my arms, and I felt shackles on them. Damn it, I said. And basically the man said, well, you see, you're too strong, so I can't afford for somebody as strong as you to be on the wrong side. Wrong side? Yes. You see, young man, you're fighting against a man named Overhaul and the League of Villains. And Overhaul's an Overhaul is too strong. He could destroy us, and he could destroy our organization and the League of Villains organization, like whenever he wanted to, once he discovered where we are. And he patted me on the back and said, we need you to be on the team, or rather we desire you to be on the team, because you will be a great help to the cause. The cause, yes. Our dream is to stop all of the rotten heroes out there who are only there for money and not there to save people. All those rotten heroes deserve to die. Don't you agree? I don't really care about justice or heroes or anything, but if you want me to kill people, I'm all in, I said with a grin. Well, that's the spirit. Now, Now you're officially joining us. We are the Shadow League, and you'll be able to do tons of missions. But for now, we're signing you up for school. School? Yeah. It'll look too suspicious if you were homeschooled. So we're gonna put you in a middle school. And then you go to UA to go undercover to get information out of the teachers there. And basically, I said, it's not a problem. I could probably get the information there with my other ability, code. I could manipulate people into doing whatever I want, and I could manipulate and control people to do whatever I want with this ability. Intriguing, but you have to be stealthy. Can you reconstruct yourself into another person? And then I nod. I'm going to ask you to do that once the mission is set and ready to go. But for now, you're gonna do assassinations with us until you're old enough to go to middle school. Once you do that, once you're in middle school, you could go to UA and complete your mission. Is that understood? Yes, I said. But I have one question for you. The man nods. Who are you? And the man was walking away, and as he was inches away from closing the door, he said, "My name is Midoriya, and don't forget it." As he closes the door, a few years passes after all the assassinations. I have accomplished all the murders of all those so-called greedy heroes. The boss told me to kill. I'm finally old enough to get to middle school. Finally, the main event is almost at hand. Just 3 more years, and I could probably kill all those heroes in UA as well as uncover information. Well, this is gonna be fun. Heroes haven't done that much for me anyways, after all. When I was at Imperial, nobody came to save me. All these heroes don't do anything, but when it's in public, they act that they're almighty. But if it's in private, they don't even care. It's gonna be a pain acting all friendly in school, but if the boss told me I need to do it, then I guess I have to. I thought as I fell asleep the night before the first day of middle school. I get all dressed, and I woke up 8 a.m. 8 a.m. and class starts at 8:05 a.m. and I basically got dressed, and it took 5 minutes because I took somebody's speed quick, and I basically teleported. Right on top of the school rooftop, as I basically knew where to go. I started school. I started school beforehand, and in the open house. So I basically teleported on the rooftop and then slowly made my way down to class. I opened the door and said, My name is Saiken, and my quirk is called Speed. I could run super fast, and I could run super fast. That's it. and I basically had a mask. I basically had a mask, like a gas mask, because I basically had a gas mask because basically I had I had a gas mask because that's a part of my like costume and stuff like that. And I basically have a gas mask in my backpack, and I only put it on when it's necessary, or what should I say? It's basically a mask, kind of like what Lelouch wears when he's on Kodias, but it's basically black, and it's just black, and it has like a set of it has a set of like green lenses, like where the eye sockets are, and with that it allows me to see more clearer, and I could use my code without I could use my code in that mask only, and I could only I could take it off because it attaches itself to my face. So basically, I have a mask hidden in the backpack, and I basically go to the desk that the teacher asked me to, which is right next to a green-haired kid. I sat down and took off my coat and jacket and sat down on my seat and relaxed. And the kid said hello, and I waved back a little bit before I fell asleep. And basically, the teacher scolded me, and I just sighed and woke up. And so I throughout the day I watched this kid get bullied, and it's annoying me how much this kid isn't fighting back, and he is so shy and timid. And the reason why I'm so ticked off about it is because he reminded me of myself before I got my quirk, timid and always listening what people told me to do. It made me mad how I see this kid like this. And this, to top it all off, this kid is actually quirkless. And basically, I stepped up and said, "You're making such a racket. Can all of you just shut up?" As Bakugo, Deku, and everybody else is shocked about what I just said. And I'm just confused as why nobody is trying to stop this. But, I kind of feel the same way, but I just want to stop this. I just want this kid to stop being so shy and timid, and then people tell him what to do. And basically, Bakugo was stepping up to me and said, "I know you're the new kid and all, but it doesn't give you the right to step up to me like this. I'm stronger than all of you losers, so why don't you just mind your damn business? Or do you want to get bullied too like this damn quirkless nerd?" As he steps to my shoe, it gets me irritated as I basically reconstruct my arm into having metal under my palm, and we don't have to having metal having metal plates under my arm, under my hands, or should I say palms, and I basically just slap Bakugo into a wall, and Bakugo wakes up a few minutes after that, and he lunges at me. "How dare you!" And I basically used my speed quick and just dodged Bakugo's attack and made him trip and fall and went flat on his face. Bakugo was so mad he couldn't take it anymore, as he started attacking me. However, I was just about to use my power. About to reconstruct Bakugo's body, as I was getting pretty annoyed. But I didn't really care if I did, because I could just bring him back to life after, or bring him back to normal. As I'm about to do that, he just stopped the fight as we sit down. And basically, the class is over. I know, like the day is over, as I finally sighed and said, "Oh, schoolwork is so boring. Wish I could just kill people already." I stretched since I haven't done work like this in so long. And basically, I basically over here that Bakugo, or like, yeah, the guy Bakugo is telling Deku to kill himself. I don't mind this, as I go on the roof to sleep before I teleport back to the hideout, and then I see the same kid I saved. I saved from that guy about to jump off, and then I said, "Midoriya, you have to live!" As he looked at me, just after I called his name, the command entered his brain, and the code took over. And I used two eyes when I said this for the code. He says, "Right eye must live." When he was about to fall, he used the strength he had to grab the railings of the school roof, and he flipped himself right over. Not remembering what happened afterward, he was kind of freaked out, and he was thinking, "Wait, what was going on here?" Then I got up, putting up an act, and said, "Midoriya, you were about to fall, but I helped you. You were about to fall, but I helped you get up. You were about to fall off the school roof, and I helped you get up." And Deku was confused and said, Thank you, sir." And I basically left and said, Deku said, when I was about to leave, "Can we be friends?" And I'm shocked, as I never had a friend before, and I smirked a little bit and said, "Sure," as I walk out of the school and teleport back to the hideout.